Hi everybody, welcome back. Well, today we're outside of the old Benny the Beacon here, and we're going to do kind of a quick little mod, and that is these Maxxair fan mates. Basically they're a cover that goes over your vent on the inside. The main reason we're doing that is so that we can have those open when it's raining and the rain obviously doesn't come in. Another good feature of these is in case you're in a place where there's a lot of hail, it's just a additional protection, we'll say. You know, that way if that breaks, you have a better chance of not your vent lid actually breaking. So I kind of wanted to take this and show you how these guys come in. So when you get it, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a divider here, a diffuser, a bag on the front, and then just this, and that's the shell that goes over it. So inside the bag, this is what we have. We have 4 brackets, we have 4 pins, and then we have 2 different bags of screws. And then this is what it looks like when you have the diffuser on there. They do offer a bug screen that you can put over there. We tried it on our last one and we thought it was kind of constricting, so we personally aren't going to use it. Now, with these 2 bags, you have 2 different options, and this bag just opened up on me. You have some stainless steel screws and washers and nuts, and then you have some screws. Now, why do we have 2 different ones? Well, because this Maxxair cover will actually work on the Maxxair fans as well as the Fantastic fans. So this guy here with the washers, that's for drilling a hole, and it is a 3/16 hole you drill through, and then you come through here and screw into, and then you bolt it into the side housing of your vent cover. Now, we have Fantastic fans, so it's a little more in depth, and we'll kind of go through that. So tools that you will need. Tools that you will need is a screwdriver, a nut driver if you're using the ones for the Maxxair, which we are not. You will need the 2 different drill bits, a 3/32 for the style that we're doing with the Fantastic fans, or a 3/16 for the Maxxair style. So also you'll need a Sharpie, because you're going to want to mark, and we'll show you that when we get up on top, because you're going to want to mark where the brackets go. And these things do come with a instruction manual as such. It is, got some cotton on the nose there. Front and back, very easy to use, very thorough instructions, even though it's just 1 page, but it's very easy to follow. So now we're going to go up on the roof. I'll take my stuff up there. Also a drill. Sorry, you need a drill, because trying to twist that drill bit out by hand just doesn't work that well. So we'll go up on the roof, we'll get these laid out, and I'll show you how to install them. They actually go really quick. So on the Fantastic fan, you do have a little button right here. It is mounted right here. Go ahead and take that off, because you won't need that. That's just a stop for this. This new bracket will act as the stop. Now, you'll see here that this is our bracket. This is the side that is going to mount to the side of your Fantastic fan. One of the best ways to tell what type of fan you have, unfortunately, is coming up to the top. And on the inside here, I'll show you real quick. You can see the little label right here, and it says Fantastic Vent. So that's how we know that we had a Fantastic fan. So we'll put you guys back down. Hopefully I got you in the right spot here. And what you're going to do is you're going to put 2 of your brackets on here, and it helps to have somebody helping you, because you can open and close your vent. And you're going to set this down over your vent like so, and place it where you want it. So what we did is we kind of slid this down, and we butted up the back side of it against it, and we opened and closed the vent a couple times to make sure that we were in the right placement. Then what I did is I took my Sharpie and I just put a dot here and a dot here, dot here, on all four. Then I lifted this guy off, set it back down. Then I took one of my brackets that I didn't have on the shroud yet, and I set it in place of these little dots of where we had. You'll see we marked this hole and this hole on all four sides. And we have two little dots here, two here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the 3/32 drill bit, and you'll see I have green tape around it. And it's because we don't want to go any further in than a 1/2 inch because we will damage the wiring. So I erred on caution and I went to 3/16, and I probably won't even go in that far, but that way we can see how deep we go. And let me tell you, it's a warm one here today. I couldn't have picked a better day, but at least we're drying out. We've had about 4 weeks of nothing but rain. Take our drill bit out. Now, these are designed so that you can still access your vent if you ever need to, hence kind of why there's a hinge style. And these are stainless steel. So we are going to line our bracket back up. Remember, you're just going into plastic, so please don't full send it. Again, these are just held on by these, I call them like hair clips. And after you have your screws in, I'm just going to go through and just kind of make sure that they're not cranked on, but you know, hand tight. And now is an excellent time to clean off your lens cover in case you have any bird droppings or grime, rain debris, dust. All right, we'll take our little baggie out of there that had the bolts in there. When you set this guy down, the plastic goes inside of the brackets. And then you just kind of push that through. Like so. You want to make sure that, and I'll come zoom in on it, but again, this is hinged so that if you ever need to, you can open that up like so. So we'll close this side, we'll grab these two pins. And as you can see, we got two pins there and two pins on this side. And as you look in there, I don't know if we can even see. Probably can't see. But I'll show you from the inside. You can see that the vent does kind of come up here and it does rest against here. But this thing is solid. And it won't blow off, believe it or not. Even though it kind of seems a little flimsy, it does pretty good. So we got one more to do up there. We'll pound through that real quick and then we'll show you the inside. Before we go to install the new external cover here, I wanted to point out that, again, fantastic fans. The really nice thing about the Maxxair is they already have built-in molded posts for this guy, so you don't even have to put these brackets on that we're putting on. So if you have the Maxxair and you see these little, I'd call them little nipples that are up on 4 sides, then this next step is way easier for you, because all you have to do is pull the pins and set this guy down and then put your pins in and you're done. And just for reference, I'll move my big head out of the way. This here is the button that you'll have to remove. It lines up just about perfect, so we'll pull that guy out. Okay, so wanted to answer a couple elephants in the room questions first. First of all, why did we go with white when everything else is black? That was because we didn't want something else to get even hotter. So we chose white. They do make these covers in white, black, and smoke. But for us, we wanted white, so that's why we went with white. And then this guy here, I just wanted to touch on, we made a little, and we'll put this spray bottle in our link down there in the description. But this guy has a bleach and water mixture in it. It is about a 2-to-1. This is our bathroom fan, so it gets, you know, all that condensation built up on there. So you might find that there was a little bit of mold, which we had a little bit of mold up on the like right here on the interior surface. So I just sprayed it down with bleach and water. I'm up here already. I just wanted to get it clean and sanitized. So we'll slap this guy back on and then we'll be done with it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was struck by a glitch again. Apparently when I pulled the mic out of my pocket, I shut it off. So what happened here is we went to put the shroud on and it didn't fit. It kept hitting the top of the vent lid. So what we figured out was that when I laid out my marks, I had the vent lid open, and you need to have it closed. So because it was open, it threw everything off by about 3/16 of an inch, and it wouldn't fit. So lesson of the day is double check your work, and slow down and just make sure it's right before you go and drill. Otherwise, this is what happens. You have to pull it back off, and you have to re-drill. Now, the holes that we have in the side there, we're actually going to put some silicone here, as you can see. I'm going to fill these holes with silicone just for peace of mind. It's not going to go into anything, but I would just rather be 100% sure that we're not getting any type of moisture. So now that we have this all taken care of with the silicone, we have already mounted these in. So once we get the silicone all put in, covered up the old holes, we're going to take and put the new the shroud back on and make sure that it fits right this time, unlike the first time. And again, the main reason we're using the silicone is just to make sure that we're not getting any type of water into anywhere it's not supposed to be. Alright, so we're going to grab the shroud, slap it on these brackets, and keep our fingers crossed that everything works. And looky there, drops in just like it's supposed to. We put our hair clip pins in. Now you will fight with these a little bit using the bracket to the molded top of the shroud. It's just the way that mold is kind of set up. We noticed that like one of the 4 holes was not drilled out. Not a big deal. We just hit it with a 3/16 drill bit, and you can see where it was supposed to be. It just had a tag on there, or a chad of plastic. Alright, and here's our finished product from the back looking forward. You can see they have a nice taper on them, the vents opening towards the rear. Everything all came together pretty quick and pretty easily, even with my little mishaps. So just remember, measure twice, drill once, same as cutting. Alrighty guys, well, thank you for watching, and if you guys have any questions, hit us down in the comment section. And once again, thank you very much for watching, and have a great week. Bye bye everyone.